Are you tired of scrolling through the Roblox homepage, seeing the same games over and over again? Well, today I've got you covered. I'm going to show you 12 of the most underrated Roblox games you need to be playing right now. These games have insanely high ratings but barely any players, which honestly makes no sense. So make sure to like the video and subscribe for more Roblox content just like this, and let's get into it. Game number 1, Chain. This is probably one of the most realistic first-person horror games on Roblox and barely anyone talks about it. You're exploring this huge, super realistic map while Jason the Killer is chasing you and your friends around trying to kill you. You can run around and find tools or items like bear traps to slow him down, but even that doesn't always save you. If you're into horror games, this one will genuinely shake you out of your boots. Definitely give it a try if you can handle the scares. Number 2, Dark Divers. This is basically Helldivers 2 but inside Roblox, and it's honestly a shock more people aren't playing it. You and your team drop straight onto alien planets and fight off waves of deadly creatures to conquer territory across the universe. There's a full weapon and armor system you can upgrade as you go, and the missions get genuinely intense the deeper you push. If you're into co-op sci-fi shooters, this one's a must try. Game 3, Voyagers. When I first loaded into this game, I instantly thought of Sea of Thieves because it gives off that exact same vibe. You spawn on a boat in the middle of nowhere and your whole goal is to sail to different islands and explore them. Once you're on land, you can find loot, chop down trees, and fight zombies that spawn around the island. You even have to keep an eye on your ship because if it starts breaking down, you're stuck until you repair it. The graphics are honestly way more polished than you'd expect for how underrated this game is. Number 4, A Broken Dream. This one has a really unique concept. Your character gets fired from their job and starts taking dream pills that trap them in abstract, surreal, lucid dreams with a chance it becomes permanent. The whole game is inspired by dreamcore and weirdcore aesthetics, so the maps feel like liminal spaces you'd see in a dream you can't quite explain. There are cutscenes, story progression, and even a few hostile entities that get in your way. It's got a genuinely original art style you don't see much on Roblox. Game 5, I Am. This is a story-driven game about breaking free from the labels other people put on you and figuring out who you really are underneath all that noise. It touches on some heavier emotional themes, so just know going in, it's more of a reflective story-based experience than an action game. It's also a passion project, so expect a few bugs along the way, but the message behind it is what makes people come back to it. Number 6, The Moon I Wrote Behind. This is a psychological horror story game centered around loss and personal struggle. You go through a series of trials that build out this emotional atmospheric story, and there are actually 2 different endings depending on how you play. It's got a small but really dedicated fan base that's obsessed with uncovering every secret in the game, and there's still hidden content players haven't fully figured out yet. Game 7, Hours. This is a single-player hack and slash roguelike, and it's honestly slept on considering it's pulled in over 40 million visits. You pick a host, and which is basically your character, and pair it with a tempo, an ability that controls different aspects of time. Then fight your way through waves of enemies and brutal boss fights across escalating stages. The catch is, if you die, you lose everything and go right back to the start with basic gear, which makes every run feel like it actually matters. With 15 playable hosts and dozens of unlockable tempos, there's a genuinely deep combat system here that most people are sleeping on. Number 8, Deadly Delivery. You spawn inside an elevator, and once the doors open, your whole goal is to go out and start collecting items around the map, like food, boxes, and cans that you can sell for cash. Once you grab enough loot, you head back to the elevator and go down to the next floor if you've got any money. And the deeper you go, the better the loot gets, but the monsters get way scarier too. It's first person, which makes it even more intense, and honestly, there aren't many first person Roblox games that pull this off well. Game 9, Climb to Snipe. This game is stressful in the best way possible. You're climbing this massive parkour hill while someone is literally trying to snipe you the entire way up. There are platforms you can hide behind, but there are also mines scattered around that will instantly kill you if you touch them. You can find briefcases along the climb that gives you money to spend in the shop. If you have ever played the tower, you will get the appeal instantly. Number 10, Slap. Not to be confused with the much bigger game Slap Battles, this one is completely different. Way smaller game sitting at just a few hundred live players, and it deserves way more attention. It plays kind of like shadow boxing where everything comes down to reaction time and reading your opponent. You 1v1 another player and your goal is to land slaps and build them up until they're knocked out. There's a normal slap, a feint ability to fake people out, and an ultimate, so timing and dodging actually matter here. There's a real skill gap too. You can tell within seconds who knows what they're doing and who doesn't. Game 11, Fun for Gold. This game used to be pretty popular but somehow just completely died off, and it's honestly still really good. You go up to a river and fun for gold using this weird mouse movement mechanic that actually makes it feel creative instead of repetitive. You sell the gold you collect for cash, which you can use to buy better pants or even place oil drills on your own plot for passive income. It's got serious Stardew Valley vibes if you're into that kind of chill gameplay loop. And finally, number 12, Capture Animals. This might be one of the coolest concepts I have seen on Roblox in a while. You walk around this really aesthetic map with a camera and your goal is to take pictures of different animals. Once you snap a photo, that animal actually goes into your inventory. You've even got a small farm plot where you can place your captured animals to generate cash over time. And there's a shop that refreshes constantly with new items. There's a ton of different animal styles and mutations too, like gold and rainbow versions, which makes collecting way more addicting than it should be. And that's 12 of the most underrated Roblox games you need to be playing right now. If you tried any of these out, let me know which one was your favorite down in the comments. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Thank you.